A generation ago, boxing was an integral part of American culture. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, they were all household names and magazine cover boys. But as the years have passed, boxing has disappeared from the headlines amid scandals and recently the rise of mixed martial arts. But there are still some figures that command big TV ratings and even bigger paychecks. And one of those men, he's sitting right next to me. He's Floyd Mayweather Jr., and he's considered by many to be the best pound-for-pound boxer alive. So, Floyd, welcome back. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Thanks for having me. It's truly, it's truly great to be here, and I'm truly blessed to be where I'm at.
So, let's talk a little bit about what I just mentioned. That you used to have some of these boxers, more of these boxers who were household names, and boxing, one could argue, isn't as big in American culture. What do you do to perhaps bring it back to prominence?
Well, it's all entertainment. It's about being the best at what you do.
Oh, we got your microphone.
I'm sorry.
Coming off. That's all right. There we go.
Well, boxing is entertainment, and it's about going out and entertaining. And I think I've done a great job entertaining outside the ring. You know, all I'm looking forward to doing is expanding my business portfolio, with several Fortune 500 companies, because, in the last 3 fights, I've generated over 300 million, and that's in 90 minutes.
So we were talking about this during the break. You've done very well in your last few fights,
and that's something.
But you don't have another one scheduled right now. And somebody, one of the fans in the control room, was just asking me about Manny Pacquiao. I know this is something we asked you about last time you were on.
Manny Pacquiao, he's absolutely a good fighter. He's a good fighter.
So are you going to fight him?
We take one day at a time. I can't say. The thing about Floyd Mayweather, he's his own boss, and Manny Pacquiao has a boss, and so it's going to be hard to negotiate that fight. But hopefully, we can get it done. But we just take one.
What would you need to see to make it happen?
It takes a lot of things. It takes a lot of things to make a fight of that magnitude happen. And, we must see eye to eye and look at things on certain terms to get the fight done.
Now, you are a busy guy beyond fighting, of course, beyond boxing, of course. You've talked a little bit about mixed martial arts. There have been some sort of conflicting reports because you made some disparaging comments about those fighters on the one hand. On the other hand, talking about potential partnership with HDNet. So tell us what's going on.
Lately, I've reached out to Dana White. I've been knowing Dana White since 1996. I've reached out to Dana White and talked to him and said, let's just get along and be positive. It's enough war going on. It's enough with our country, being a recession in this country at war. Let's just have peace and get along. Hopefully we can work together someday.
Well, get along and work together. That's pretty vague. Yeah, is there anything that's more specific in the works? I know maybe you talked to Mark Cuban about getting involved with him as well.
Of course I talked to Mark Cuban. He's a very, very close friend of mine, Mark Cuban. And that's the guy that I look up to in business. Very, very sharp, smart, intelligent. And, hopefully someday, I want to take, my companies to that level.
Also, I'm curious, when you've talked about mixed martial arts, at the same time, I was surprised to see that you actually did some stuff with wrestling, the WWE.
Those are two different fields. I have a good relationship with the McMahon family. They invited me to be on wrestling more than just once. And it was a dream come true. Ever since I've been a young child, I always wanted to be a wrestler. When I was a kid, of course, so they say I want to wrestle someday. But I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed.
So you think you'll be doing more spots on wrestling also?
Absolutely. I'll be there soon. I'll be back in wrestling soon. We got the Mayweather brands. We got Mayweather Music. We got FloydMayweather.com. We got my Twitter page, of course, Mayweather.
Yeah, I said you're a busy guy.
Mayweather Mania.
It's true.
And I'm traveling, doing a worldwide tour, so I'm doing a lot of things.
Let's talk about your investing as well. All of these various things you talked about bring in a lot of money for you. So the last time you were on, you talked about being conservative with your investments. Specifically, where are you putting your money?
At this particular time, the best thing to do is invest in yourself. And I'm investing in myself, and it's paid off.
So the various ventures you talked about, the music.
Absolutely.
And
I'm the only athlete or entertainer that's getting 100% of the money, when I go out there and perform. And it all comes from hard work, a lot of hard work, and just being smart, and to generate the type type of revenue that I've generated in 90 minutes is just unbelievable in the last 3 fights.
Okay, Floyd, unfortunately we're out of time, but thank you so much for coming in. Floyd Mayweather,
thank you so much,
joining us. We'll be right back.